Oh, want to tank that. But man, this is going to be very tricky. This Bibarrel is going to have to carefully farm down this Nido Queen, and this
Mhm.
Last Resort is going to help it a little bit with the farm. But does it is it going to have enough energy? You kind of want to do like half a surf here
Yeah.
in order to farm down enough. No, goes for the full one. I think, man, a surf. Ooh, it's going to be close.
And
Not
then
able to get to it, and then this
this should
Umbreon is
just
just
be,
going to
yeah.
take it out. I think the right play there from Dal the Rang was to Dal the stop doing the charge move
Yeah,
so effectively. All
definitely.
right. And doing like half a surf and staying disciplined there.
Yeah.
I understand wanting to do the charge move, but really the only way to win was to hit a
Yep.
surf, especially when you're so low in health. Like that's what you gotta do. The only way to win was to hit a surf against it. So unfortunately, not able to play it out correctly out there, uh, despite um, his
Yeah.
best efforts of
Yeah.
trying to win the matchup after the switch. So how do you think Dal the Rang is gonna play this matchup differently? You probably need to move your mic a
Oh,
little
sorry.
closer to your face. So
Oh, if I were him, what was his
the thing I think
slash?
you can't be afraid to bring your anti charmer,
Agreed.
right?
Completely. Um, that and
And
there
but
was like it seemed like wasted energy,
yeah,
like with the hydro pumps,
yeah, absolutely.
because you could have been
Bubble beam.
hit.
Yep. What's
Yeah,
up?
you could have had those. And I like after
So,
watching these throughout the day, I think that's its one of its shining things is being able
ooh,
to
this is
do
gonna be
that.
interesting. Gonna go for the earth power. Gonna do quite a bit of damage. Man, if you're the Suicune, do you want to bait or not? Gonna switch to by barrel.
Oh,
I would say don't shield. Even this
agreed.
hydro pump's gonna do a lot.
Yeah,
If it is a hydro pump, it is a bubble beam. Staying disciplined, right?
yeah,
Weakening it down. Hopefully, gonna win whatever matchup's coming in. This case, it's Umbreon. Again, most people don't shield the first one, but this is a weakened down version of it.
yeah. I don't. Yeah. Hmm.
And House Stark not having a charmer to be able to easily take out this Umbreon is gonna
Umbreon.
be a little costly. We'll see how they decide to play it out. Not able to get to it.
No.
Again, this is probably gonna leave it like 1 HP or get KO'd.
Yeah.
In this case, just enough to KO. Oh, gonna come
Going
in
for
with
the mirror.
Umbreon. Interesting. I wasn't necessarily expecting that from House Stark. Gonna want to piggyback 2.0.
Definitely.
Able to get the Snarl in on that opposing Umbreon's charge move. This is like an okay. Oh no, he's gonna choose to double up, or was he trying to do? Oh,
Oh.
switch in. Ah man, I'm not sure. But this Suicune does have energy
Yep.
because it was going up for the Hydro Pump, and House Stark gonna put shield pressure onto
Definitely.
this Suicune. It's actually probably a little bit better that the last resort landed because it's gonna put this Suicune into a little bit closer. Oh, nope,
No
doesn't
shield it.
shield. Wow, staying disciplined. Let's see if he shields or not. If this is gonna be a Hydro Pump or a Bubble Beam, ends up being a
It's a
Hydro
hydro
Pump
pump.
and doing a lot of damage, but zeroing out the energy and wanting to farm down. Desperate. House Spark really wanted to getting down but has two shields. But here comes by barrel.
Oh.
Gonna put a lot of pressure onto it. But man, the farm down is gonna be really important.
Yeah.
And gonna have to be really careful not to get hit by this earth power. It doesn't want to play.
No.
Uh oh, willing to shield. Wow. Is he gonna switch out? Oh no, he
No,
doesn't he
he's got the
doesn't
switch timer. He should be able to get to that earth power. Or
No, he's gonna go
earthquake.
for earthquake.
Earthquake.
Wow. Super disciplined play there. How many people would shield there? Not very many. Uh,
Very true.
right? Understanding that has enough, man. And this Umbreon has is gonna have a lot of energy. It's gonna be interesting playing in the back, but it's almost low enough that you could. Ooh, this is gonna be
Ooh,
very
it's closer
close.
than I thought.
It's gonna be very close. This Umbreon has a lot of energy. Here comes the last resort. It's like close enough that. Oh man,
Oh,
is this gonna be enough though?
I don't know. It'll be close. Oh,
Oh man!
oh,
I
oh,
wow
oh,
wow.
oh my. Yeah.
Umbreon is an
Wow.
absolute monster. Wow,
Definitely.
survived with 0 HP left.
Definitely.
As some would say, 1 HP in a
In a
dream.
dream.
Wow.
Wow.
Wow. House Stark shaking his head like it's a dream right now. You just see the smile on his face. Wow, eking out that win after like a pretty poor bad
Yeah.
situation. But
Wow.
that's the one thing about House Stark is he sees that matchup, Nido Queen versus Suicune
Yes.
doesn't panic. How many people would panic and be like, I gotta get out of this matchup before I get hit by a water move? But he knows if the water move comes before his earth power, it's likely to be a bubble beam.
And
Not gonna
to
do a lot of damage.
and to do that thinking like on the fly in that high
Yeah.
pressure of a
Yeah.
situation.
And putting pressure on your opponent. Um,
Wow.
he doesn't necessarily have a hard counter for Suicune, but putting pressure on his opponent to do the bubble beam
Yep.
onto his Bear, which is not necessarily a bad move. Wow.
Wow.
Staying disciplined, man. Umbreon is such a tank. It's crazy. It's crazy. Shielding there. Oh my gosh, that was crazy. Anyways, going into we've seen this him play out this matchup before. He just straight charms down, burns one shield. Very important to get the charm off. Oh, I don't. We'll see if a shield comes up. A shield does come up. Gonna want to charm down, and
Let's see how it works out this time.
yeah,
Yep.
that's how I've seen it play so many.
That's
But I think the way that played out this time was that he his charm didn't go through while the
yeah.
surf happened,
Yep.
right? It just timed it off the water gun really well. Let's see what comes in the back. It's a low nine tails, but does House Stark have a good answer for her? But especially
Uh,
down, it
what
doesn't
do you
have a
have
ton of
in the back?
energy. Oh, he doesn't have a great matchup.
No.
This should go in Dal the Rang's favor. And here comes a. Gonna want to burn this last shield. But man, if you're Dal the Rang, you might even consider shielding this surf. Oh, okay.
Oh,
Gonna switch out
switch out.
into. Oh
Let him
man, I
in.
don't know if that it was is end up gonna be in the right situation. I think that ends up costing him the
I think
match
so.
potentially. It's
Yeah.
not over yet. But again, Umbreon is so tanky, such a good Pokemon with Snarl, Foul Play, and Last Resort that
Uh,
it's able to win out a one shield deficit against a lot of neutral matchups,
yes.
which is why it's the meta defining Pokemon.
And that last resort just gives it that versatility it
Yeah,
needs to shine.
absolutely. Able to sneak in that. Again, the way that House Stark has to play this out, though, well, he still has a shield, right? If you want to basically maintain the shield for a lone Ninetales as much as possible,
Yeah.
but the lone Ninetales is low enough that a last resort or he sees it come up. He's gonna want to hit it beforehand, and let's see if a shield comes up. Ooh, okay,
Yeah.
all right. Let's see if this Umbreon can get off a charge move. And this, but the thing is like if he doesn't shield, he's at risk getting water gun down.
Yep.
If he does shield, then he's gonna at risk of getting surfed. And well, man, he actually
Had the
didn't have enough
headbutt.
health to actually water gun down. So that shield, man, how Stark seeing the slightest opportunity, smallest window to win. And you know what he does? He sees a small sliver to win in the window.
Yeah.
He just cranks it open and just busts it open and just walks right through it and says, I'm House Stark 93 and I'm going to take this match.
Yes.
Wow. Well, and again, such a such a class act, going over with his opponents, talking about how he could potentially win out that matchup. Um, was wow, class act and a
Yes.
big time winner and taking round four and halfway through his undefeated streak, right? So we'll see if he decides to take us out. Whoever wins this tournament is very likely to be going into the top three in the Silver World rankings right now. So
Yeah, you're right.
very important, very important tournament for a lot of these top battlers.
Oh, this pocket midget. He's one of J Farm's patrons.
Yes, yes,
A real
pocket midget,
young trainer.
very young. I think is he
Oh.
rocking the J Farm hat today? Can't
He
remember.
did have it on
Yeah, yeah,
earlier.
yeah,
He
yeah.
did.
Fortunately, J Farm couldn't be here.
Yes.
Misplaced his passport. I really think he didn't want to do the drive down.
He's
It's
like,
like,
no.
oh, my
Ah.
back might be hurting. Let's just, I'm joking, John. I'm
Yeah.
joking, John. Um,
He's definitely missed.
yeah, no, absolutely. A lot of people um, rocking a lot of. I think he would have had a big smile on his face,
Oh yeah.
right? Um, by seeing a lot of support from here. So we wish he could be here, and
Yes.
but he did. He was insistent that he gives someone else the opportunity to showcase and to learn.
And I
And
greatly appreciate it.
yeah, no, so he always a big community supporter for sure. But man, how Stark using that bench pressure so effectively, scaring people off from using Needle Queen. I think maybe too much. It's hard to say.
Yeah. I just. Oh man. It's doing its job
Wow,
for
yeah,
sure.
yeah. It's such a tremendous. I've never seen like such strong bench pressure from a single Pokemon. Like,
Yeah. In
you,
my practice, it did not
yeah.
go like that.
Obviously, he has to be worried about. Is he? What else is how start carrying? I know he's carrying. Uh, he is carrying double water as well,
Yeah.
and really protecting that alone Ninetales. But sometimes when people protect it so much, there's a reason why.
Definitely. Man. That's one thing I didn't try to do. I had never tried to pair uh, the double water with the sand slash and the Nido Queen because my weakness was water,
Yeah, yeah,
big time.
for sure.
But if carrying the double water, you're at least
Yeah, for sure.
more neutral.
Yeah, yeah, for sure. And and then yeah, we saw like how like careful this meta is. Like we're talking about 3 turn moves like Charm
Yeah,
versus 1 turn moves like Water Gun, and we see it play out completely differently. Him
yeah,
him playing out that Barrel matchup in 2 rounds ago,
yeah,
and winning out that 1 shield matchup, but having to burn both shields and still winning, which
yeah.
is crazy impressive. Like I can't believe it, to be honest. Like
No, it's crazy.
it would never almost cross my mind to double shield
No,
against my barrel. I'd rather,
not at all.
um, yeah, but he really values that matchup and taking advantage of his opponent's mistakes, right? Displaying
Definitely,
very disciplined, all right, recognizing that Alolan Ninetales is the only hard counter to uh, to his Umbreon. So
Umbreon.
as soon as he saw the switch, he's like green light to switch right away.
Yep.
There was almost no hesitation to switch, which is why he's man. That's why he's such a great battler, right?
Yeah,
So consistent, regardless of the meta.
exactly. It doesn't matter what it is. He has it textbook.
Absolutely, absolutely. It's crazy. We want to take a look at
Yeah.
the rest of the bracket and see. Oh, Lapis Logan taking L. Oh, I didn't realize B has 401 was here. A player from Rhode Island. I
Okay.
had no idea he was here. That was Fates taking a win. Oh, upset with Mr. Valor up, taking down Bella. Arrow versus
Oh.
Silent Raven. Was that House Stark
Yeah. Yeah.
second round matchup? Oh, call me Jake taking a loss. Matt picking up another win. Charles CCO, the winner of the Sinister Cup in Toronto, taking a round 4 win.
Kaiser Niner picked up another win.
Caleb picking up
Caleb
Maddie F Baby rebounding from
recovered.
from that loss with from Valor Ash. Toshi taking down
Toshi.
Purple. We'll see. We'll for sure see Toshi in Purple Kyogre's video.
Yeah.
All right.
Let's see.
Wow.
Cuba jokes.
So the matchup is playing quite well. Let me. Oh yeah. We can do the handshake during the break. During the break. Okay. I don't have my phone on me. It's actually on stream. Oh, thank you. Thank you. How's the tournament going so far? No, that's okay. That's okay. Just well, yeah. I'm gonna find that boy Muck so he can
Okay, yeah,
so
yeah.
he can bring him on stream. I'll be back.
I'll be alright. I'll be alright.
What's going on, everyone? What's going on? How are you doing?
I'm good. We're like halfway through at this point, right?
It's been amazing. I've had some incredible battles.
The competition seems crazy here. There's upsets everywhere.
Yeah,
Like,
this is.
how's it going for you?
I've had a pretty good run thus far. I'm going 3-1.
Okay.
I 3-0'd the first match. I got 3-0'd the second guy by Lapper Logan.
Okay.
He's pretty good. He's pretty good, guys. Kid Prodigy, I guess. I don't know. I 3-0'd my second guy or my third guy, and then I just barely scraped by the skin of my teeth on the last one. It's been absolutely amazing. But I really want to thank you guys for coming out, shoutcasting this tournament. Like, this tournament has gone way better than my wildest dreams, and the competition and everything, I appreciate everyone for coming out because it's been a blessing.
It's a great venue and there's tons of support.
Yeah, it's been awesome, and I can't wait to see who wins the Switch.
Oh, it's looking, it's crazy.
Yeah, it's neck and neck right now. There's a bunch of people 4-0 right now.
We're at the halfway point and there's still plenty of room for upset.
Yeah, it's crazy. I'm hoping I can at least tie for first. 7-1?
Yeah.
7-1? The dream?
The dream?
Yeah, man.
Well,
It's been awesome. Where did Kieng? Oh, there he is. Okay.
yeah, he's over there.
This is awesome. Oh, I got to get my name. Where's my name at?
Oh.
But anyways, shout out to the circuit. They're for hosting the tournament today. The venue's been great, and I really have no complaints this far.
No, it's a great venue, and like even while still being open to the public, there's plenty of room for everyone to do their thing, and it seems like people are finding their partners fairly quick, and it's moving along a lot quicker than I thought it would.
Yeah, everyone. It
seems to be going smooth.
Yeah, it's been awesome so far. Who's the best battle you've seen thus far?
Oh.
Tough one.
Yeah. Let's see. There was a lead where House Stark had Ninetales, and it was going against a barrel.
Okay.
And he got that extra charm off, and he beat it.
Swung the match.
Yeah, it swung the match completely. And it never worked for me in practice like that. And just to see it happen on stream, it was mind blowing.
Yeah, that's really what's separating the wins from the losses right now is who can piggyback correctly is really what's deciding a lot of these matches. And when I got 3-0'd by Lapper Slogan, the kid piggybacked me like every time with his Umbreon. It felt so bad. He must have had a full extra foul play because of how many times.
Wow.
He yeah. So that's definitely the meta right now is how many extra fast attacks can you get?
Definitely. And it seems like it's been great.
Are we going into intermission after this? Is that what's happening?
I'm
Round
not
4?
Probably move this. Oh, they're doing handshakes.
These are awesome.
Yes. So, how's your day going?
It's
Going
good. Are we live?
I think so. I think we're live.
Awesome.
Looks
Oh,
like
we are
it.
live. Awesome.
Yeah.
Fantastic. All right. Hey, guys.
So, everything going according to plan today?
Everything's going great.
Good, good.
Yeah.
Have a little bit of a spicy team.
Yep. Double Nito,
Double-
King and Queen.
King
Yep.
and Queen.
Yep.
Running the pair.
Yep. And then protecting them with a shell gun.
Yep.
Yep.
All right, all right. So you got the new merch with Ghost Stadium.
Yeah. Yeah. It's awesome.
Sporting it. I love that jacket. I wasn't sure if I wanted to get one or not, but I need to get one now.
Yeah. They're quality stuff. I love them.
Now you want to talk a little bit about like the coaching services you can get through
Yeah.
Ghost Stadium?
So Go Stadium offers coaching services if you're looking to improve your game and support like the PvP scene and like support us traveling to go to these tournaments and you want to get some out of it. I really suggest you sign up for coaching. It's me, House Stark, Gaston Agustin, the Nut 93, and Caleb Pang, and we all coach our patch
Yep.
runs.
I have House Stark as my coach.
Oh yeah.
I lack in the technical side of things,
Mhm.
so
He's really
paired
good at
up with
that.
him.
Yeah.
So we try to work on that kind of
Yeah,
stuff.
I like to try and find like good coaching matches for the students.
Yeah, definitely. I've benefited a lot from it, so
Yeah.
you could have Valorous as your coach.
Yeah.
So we're at the halfway point.
Mhm.
Still gotta. Is it like competing at such a high level
Mhm.
with this many rounds?
Mhm.
How much mental preparation does it take to like stay in that right frame of mind all the way through and like not fatigue? Or do you just like go with it and just have fun? Or
I don't know. I honestly I love PvP tournaments. I love battling, like and meeting new people.
Yeah.
It's a lot of fun. I don't get too anxious about the tournaments. I just have a really good time and enjoy myself, and then the wins come with the practice and effort that I put into the game.
Okay, gotcha. For me in Pittsburgh, it was a mental game. Like
Yeah.
as soon as like it started going down,
Mhm.
then I got in my own head.
Yeah.
Couldn't think. And
It's
then,
definitely hard not to like beat yourself up if you
Yeah.
lose like the first 2 rounds, lose the first round.
For
You
sure.
gotta keep it together.
Yeah.
This
Oh.
venue is amazing, though. This venue
is
is
great.
seriously awesome.
I can't wait to play some games when we're done. Like I want to check some stuff out. I have my
I've been
Nintendo shoes
sneaking
on.
in like Galaga and like
Oh,
Dick Dug
nice.
rounds in between rounds.
I'm surprised. Like my basement at home.
Mhm.
My husband is a retro game collector.
No way.
You should see my basement. We have like a Dreamcast kiosk. We have like two TVTs, and each one
Yeah.
has like Xboxes, and like they're loaded.
That's
and the
awesome.
one wall is almost any game system you can imagine, like
That's
games
crazy.
like
That's the goal.
ceiling to
That's
floor.
the dream.
Then there's like the Dreamcast with almost every single like fantastic
Wow.
Nintendo 64 and all that stuff. So my husband is happy to be here today and going around playing
That's
some games. But he said he can play it for free at home, but he's still enjoying it.
The Switch looks nice. Both
It
Alex
does.
and I were talking.
This is for the raffle today.
Both Alex and I really wanted to come this turn. We both need this Switch to play Sword and Shield.
I have
We were
one of
both
my
talking
own.
about how we
so.
both want it. So
Oh. Yep. And then here's the
trophy as well.
trophy for today.
That's fantastic.
Looks great. Richmond VA Pokemon Go Ferocious Mega Cup. First place. So things are shaping up, and I guess they'll continue on.
Yeah.
Just well, thank you for chatting me up.
Anytime.
Well, appreciate it. Oh. Yeah.
Sure.
All right.
Do it, man. Where are you going?
Get out of the desk. I'm gonna let Kieng pick it. So we're back live, right? Oh, we're back. Okay, awesome. Cool. So, if we're gonna do a raffle, basically, because we have 3 Nintendo Switches to give away today for everyone who came. And this Nintendo Switch is for participants only. So if you participate in the tournament, you got a raffle ticket, and we're gonna let Kieng draw the winning raffle. Let's see who. This is a full Switch. That's a full Nintendo Switch with the colored Joy-Cons. Colored Joy-Cons. Let's see. Let's see. It's a raffle ticket, so we're gonna have to come back and find who won. I'll do it after this. So the winning raffle ticket is 9481513. I'll be right back with the winner, everyone. I'll be right back with the other one. We're gonna get the winner. We're gonna announce the winner. We have the winning ticket right here, boys. Switch just in time for Sword and Shield. And big difference between the Nintendo Switch and the Nintendo Switch Lite is that you can plug this into a TV, I believe, right? The Joy-Con separates. It's also very colorful. Which actually I'm a little out of focus now. Or is it just my screen? All right. Regardless, looks really nice, and should be a lot of fun, especially for those that are gonna play Sword and Shield. I've been for a Switch myself. I might consider playing Sword and Shield when it comes out, and we're gonna see who is the winning raffle ticket. Oftentimes in this scenario, the person who actually has won doesn't hear their number or is not paying attention. Okay, we're gonna see who wins. Don't tell me they're outside. No way. Are we gonna have to switch in another ticket? Right? Nintendo do over. Okay. All right, I'll stop with the shows. All right. I think they're still looking for the winner. This is often the case where they have to do another draw. All right. We have the winner, or are we gonna draw again? What? All right. I have no idea what's happening right now, but I'm preparing to draw again. Let's see. What do you think the winning number is? Imagine being that person, have the winning ticket. You're just standing outside, you're chilling, you're like trying to focus on my next battle. They might even be focusing on winning a Switch, knowing that they already won a Switch. So sometimes you gotta see the opportunities right in front of you, as opposed to.
Oh, what happened? Oh, I was muted the whole time? No! Oh my gosh. No, okay. These guys will vouch for me. I said some hilarious puns. Uh, but unfortunately, oh my gosh, Maddie, did you hear my lines? Did you hear my lines? Oh my gosh. I would say when they were announcing who was going to win, and oftentimes the person who ends up winning doesn't actually is actually here, which is actually the case right now. And I said, is it time for me to switch in another ticket? All right. Or are we gonna have to Nintendo do over? Okay. Anyways, some poor lines missed out. It was all about the timing. They were much funnier in the moment, but unfortunately I was muted, and unfortunately that was the case. All right, we got the winner. We found the winner. Oh my gosh. All right. All right. Okay. All right. You can just put it on your put the mic near your face just so you can hear me.
All right.
Okay. Here's the Nintendo Switch.
Awesome.
So why don't you tell us your name, your in-game name, where you're from, and a fun fact about yourself.
Well, my name is Travis. My in-game name is MorphingJar90. A fun fact, I guess, is that I'm Purple Kyogre's brother.
Oh, you're Purple Kyogre's brother.
Yes.
Oh my gosh. Are you just a regular Kyogre then? Right?
Yeah, I guess I am.
or some other whale type Pokemon that's
Yeah,
related to
werewolf,
Kyogre.
yeah.
Very nice. So that's awesome. I didn't really he never mentions it. Oh, actually, he does. He mentions his videos.
Yeah.
Very nice. So how's the tournament going for you so far?
Pretty good. I'm 3-1. So.
Oh, nice. Very nice. What are you going to be planning to do with the Nintendo
Uh,
Switch?
I already have one, so.
Oh, you already have one.
I might find
Maybe
someone to.
if Purple Kyogre's nice enough, you might be able to willing to give it to him.
Yeah.
Oh, very nice. Well, congratulations.
Awesome.
Hopefully, you pick up another Switch by winning the
Oh,
tournament.
that would be amazing.
That would be awesome to go for the double win.
Yeah.
All right, congratulations.
All right, thank you so
All right,
much.
take care. Very nice, very nice. Purple Kyogre's brother coming through with the big win. Probably super happy walking away with a brand new Nintendo Switch. What can you do anything with two Switches? I guess you can double shiny hunt, right? A lot of people. I've never done this before. I've seen videos where people like soft reset on multiple Switches or DSs or whatever in order to. And next round is up. Unfortunately, I need Shagness. Next round is up. We're gonna get back to our regularly scheduled program. And let's see the pairings. And let's see who is playing on table. Oh my! This is a good matchup. Wow. Okay. I am really hyped up with this matchup. Fly Eagle. Is it really? Is that the case? No way. Fly Eagle. Wow. Fly Eagle, a season 1 ace from Maryland area, DC area. He actually tied for first in the same tournament that House Stark was in. A Twilight tournament in the DC area after Pokemon Worlds. A really strong competitor. Yeah, this is going to be a really good match. Let's go ahead and take a look at Fly Eagle's lineup. Wow. Okay, this is going to be coming. We're going to see the battle of the Sand Slashes, right?
Oh yeah.
Are you going to see Monotype versus Ice and Steel? This is going to be a very spicy. They're both dealing super effective damage to each other, but that Alolan Sand Slash able to get the Ice Punch faster, but regular Kanto Sand Slash the ability to one shot
Yeah.
Alolan. And this is a really good matchup. What do you like about this team versus House Starks? No Needle Queen,
No.
right? Which is gonna play a little bit different. It's not that Sand Slash is not gonna have the same bench pressure.
True. And there's they've been benching Queen against Stark anyway.
Yeah,
So it's because it's opening up like some more play.
yeah, absolutely. They're certainly not gonna see the same intimidation and these top flight battlers. Oh, okay, one second, I got it. All right, just making sure that the noise canceling is in full effect. But no, I'm unmuted. I'm unmuted. Yep, perfect. All right. So we might see some really interesting play. To be honest, Alolan Sand Slash was Guan 87 won the Toronto Ferocious in the 6. Ferocious 6, however, whatever the name was. utilizing a lone stance, and House Stark putting down the lucky egg for that additional luck. Right? Is that a thing? Is that a thing?
I don't
Like
know.
you put down a lucky egg for additional luck. Wow.
That's
Okay.
crazy.
That or they're hitting Ultra Friends.
Oh, maybe.
I'm gonna or Best Friends. I'm gonna say. Oh, they're not even gonna scan. Oh, they're going for Best Friends. Wow. This is not only for to the chance to keep going undefeated, but for bragging rights,
Yeah, for
right?
sure.
There's gonna be
Wow.
no disputes. Who won this? Um, they're gonna fly eagle. Wow. House Stark. Wow. Is Fly Eagle gonna land successfully on House Stark,
Oh.
or is House Stark gonna be like, this is not a house you can land on, right? So
Yeah.
we'll see how these two decide to play out. Man, a lot of people are very. Are we gonna see the reverse factor? In this case, House Stark is not afraid to bring the Needle Queen in the face of an alone Sand
Yeah.
Slash. He might be thinking like the reverse bench pressure. Hey, I think it's all bench pressure, but he's bringing it out for real.
Yep.
Again, we've seen this matchup so many times.
Definitely.
But Fly Eagle has definitely played out this matchup a ton of times. So let's see how they decide to play it out. Again, not see some people don't even go up for the bait.
Nope.
Just gonna understands that like, hey, I'm gonna reduce this damage because
As soon as possible.
I'm gonna be able to survive the side shock afterwards. And going for the second one and really putting a lot of pressure onto this alone Ninetales in terms of like reducing its damage and gonna farm up some additional energy. The thing is, I don't even think a side shock will KO it.
I don't think
Suicune
so either.
is very tank. Oh, it does shield. Oh, interesting. The thing is, like, does House Stark shield knowing that his Alolan Ninetales has been double reduced? We've seen him shield so much. He does
He
shield.
does shield.
And going to be able to try to feint down this um, and with energy and going for another Bubble Beam. House Stark's not carrying, understanding
Wow.
that. Oh, wow. Okay, this is going to be a very interesting matchup after this lead plays out. House Stark get his alone Sand Slash, his alone Ninetales getting reduced 3 times. They're both lagging. And let's see. Let's see. Okay, they're good.
Yep,
They're good.
looks good.
Um, gonna come into Umbreon. A very interesting running gyro ball. Um, but is behind on it on energy, which is going to be important. But this Umbreon also took quite a few powdered snows and is
Yes.
at that little bit of health deficit. And we saw a little bit of health matters a lot
Definitely.
in this this type of mirror match. So it looks like House Stark did QSA, if I believe. A little bit of lag. All right, looks like they're good though. And is at a pretty big energy advantage. They're okay, like mutual lag,
Yep.
no problems there. Man, Fly Eagle really pondering how to play this out. House Stark knowing he
Yeah.
has to beat this Umbreon. He cannot have this Alone Sand Slash play against Needle Queen.
Definitely.
Maybe shields down, it's okay, but that Alone Sand Slash has quite a bit of energy.
Yeah, it'd have to be shield down,
Yeah,
I think.
yeah. So here comes the Ice Beam. Nice play. Um, I don't think shield comes up. Gonna see the immediate switch into Alone Sand Slash, but man, that reduced damage is like not gonna do very much. Interesting going for the gyro ball here. I'm surprised he didn't go for the ice punch. Maybe realize this is double super effective. And man, this Umbreon, he's gonna look. This is still a very close matchup.
Yeah. Let's see, one shield.
Gonna let it go. Foul play doesn't do a ton of damage, but it's still gonna chip away at this Alone Sand Slash. And these ice punches, though stab and an okay move, not going to do enough to KO this Umbreon.
No.
Uh, so gonna look to. Ooh, this is gonna be very interesting. Can this Alolan Sand Slash faint down this Umbreon before?
I don't think so. Get, oh,
Oh, able to get wow. And this is not good for
oh
this
no.
Nidoqueen. Uh, but does have a shield. Not electing not to shield.
I
This
don't.
is going to deal a
A
lot of
lot of
damage, and
damage.
he's going to have another ice punch. But and he's going to switch out into Umbreon and foul play this Nidoqueen. Right, like immediate switch. Well, he could stay in too. No, he's electing to stay in, recognizing that he can't faint down this one. Going to reset the energy. Fly Eagle, stay in control. But man, this Umbreon did get hit by an Ice Beam, but it was a triple reduced Ice Beam, so not going to do a lot of damage. And Fly Eagle showing why Alolan Sandslash is not a Pokemon you should sleep on.
Definitely not. Uh,
Wow, and they timed out too. That's crazy. This is in 3 months from now, 4 months from now, this would be a finals. This would be a round
yeah,
seven, a round eight type matchup. But because of the way the rankings work right now, it's not really representative of people's skill sets necessarily. Oh, okay. All right. Wow. That was. You can see the lights are getting dimmer, right?
yeah.
There's no more sunshine outside, right? The mood is getting serious.
It is very serious
Dude.
here.
Man, how is Housetrack going to respond, knowing that this Alone Sand Slash is a huge problem for that Nidoqueen?
Definitely. I learned that yesterday the hard way.
But the thing is, like,
And
Housetrack was similar to his opponents, made a mistake by like being not hitting that foul play right away,
yep,
and end up costing the match. So does get a very favorable lead. Gonna switch out into B Barrel. Gonna get mirrored by Vaporeon. But this B Barrel again, this is it in theory is it can be a favorable matchup for Vaporeon in the one shield, but again it requires like shielding at the right time. In this case, shielding the Hyper Fang,
yep.
which is a very smart move. A lot of people just may consider letting it go, but recognizing a lot of people do like to shield. Oh man, Fly Eagle calling the bait. Wow. But again, this is going to put a lot of pressure on the B barrel, right? This another Aqua Tail is going to put it pretty low,
Yep.
and it's going to put it into like dangerously low water gun range. But another Hyper Fang is probably coming through, and looks like we lost a second flown on Fly Eagle's side. Second shield come up. House Stark showing he's not afraid to use two shields on one Pokemon, recognizing what Pokemon is absolutely critical for
Definitely.
this matchup. Gonna come back Umbreon. And Umbreon again doesn't really care too much about these matchups. And again, we see this a very common advanced strategy. Most people don't like shielding on their Umbreon, especially on the first charge move. Let's see if Fly Eagle. Oh, did Fly Eagle
Oh, I
shield?
think so. I think so.
Wow. Called. Wow. That's nuts. But gonna be able to get to this last
Aqua
Aqua
tail.
Tail. And now in a very different situation, right? Like Aqua Tail does quite a bit less damage than Last Resort. Oh man, they're almost timed up too. Oh no, that's a switch clock. Never mind.
Yep.
And then here comes the immediate switch out into a Alolan Sand Slash. Gonna be met this by this B Barrel, but man, but because he's not carrying Bulldoze, he can only Ice Punch.
Yep.
And that's like that makes this Alolan Sand Slash a considerably different Pokemon,
Yes.
and certainly puts it in a less favorable situation. Gonna get hit by another Ice Punch.
Like Gyro Ball would get like the Nine Tails coverage.
Yeah, the nine,
That's
but like it's faster Ninetales. You still beat Ninetales.
yeah.
It's a very interesting. It's a certainly a move that a lot of people consider.
Yeah.
But I actually haven't seen someone play it out that way.
Me neither.
Can it get off another Ice Punch? Doesn't look like it.
No.
And gonna want to foul play right away. And this matchup is over, right?
Yep.
Like
Yeah.
this alone Ninetales has too much health in the back.
Wow.
Yeah, and then gonna die with one shield, man. House Star showing like maintaining control, but this matchup would have been different with Bulldoze,
Yeah,
right?
completely different.
It would have been very different. Um, Getting off this last resort, but gonna be able to charm down. Wow, this is a matchup of titans, right? Like this is uh, not a. All right, we're gonna look to attempt to get the second phone back up. All right, the classic turning the phone plug upside down. Uh, Getting a couple different pins. All right. How do you think Fly Eagle's going to respond? He, how Stark going straight up like, hey, I'm going to look to counter your lone stand slash by running. What do you run? Double water.
Yeah, double water.
And like, what's Fly Eagle's response to double water? Like Umbreon, right? That's
Yeah,
Umbreon.
or like
Skunk Tank is like pretty even
nothing.
with waters,
Yeah,
but
nothing solid. Um, I don't know. Double water.
how do
Do
you
you think
think?
he's gonna bench Alolan Sand Slash this time, thinking that House Stark's gonna
Yeah,
like try to compensate for it again?
perhaps that's definitely a really strong consideration. I don't even know why else you would run um, gyro ball.
That's what I was trying to think of it too, and I just
Gonna lock in. Let's see how Fly Eagle decides to respond. Man, how Stark being tested in like a final types matchup in round 5. This
yeah
is like how crazy stacked this tournament is. Uh, Gonna catch the lead again, and this is again not good. We're gonna see the instant swap on both sides, and we're going to see the B
and met.
Barrel met up
No.
with the Vaporeon. Again, we saw House Stark willing to double shield. Is he going to bait? Oh, he's calling it for a bait. Oh
Oh.
man, that is a pretty big move. Um, let's see. Um, this is going to be, in my opinion, this is a make or break decision in the matchup
Yeah.
right now. Oh my gosh!
He did get
Wow,
it. Wow. Holding on
wow.
to those shields this time.
How Stark want switch control. That was oh man, I don't know. Like he's gonna be able to water gun down
Uh,
and gonna go not playing around, knowing that his Vaporeon
just
can't
yeah.
survive very much, and gonna look to farm down on this. But man, let's see how Fly Eagle decides to respond in the back. I expect the Ninetales to come out uh, and going last resort. And I'm assuming he's gonna switch now. Oh my gosh, calling the double switch,
Oh.
but this is still like not. He does have the shield advantage, and this might
Yeah.
play out for uh, for Fly Eagle. Maybe the Skunk Tank is a little bit more even matchup against the
Yeah.
double water strategy, but gonna have to shield. But man, this Skunk Tank is gonna be a critically low health from all these. And is it gonna be able to get off a charge move? Oh man, I don't. Ah, man. He's going to have to shield this. And going to want to charge up to the maximum amount. But is it going to be enough? Is he going to be able to get off a sludge bomb after this? Probably not.
No, I don't think so.
And I think only a crunch is going to come out of this. Oh, did he? Oh, I think he got it. He looks like he got it.
Oh no.
Wow! Wow!
Oh.
Fly Eagle!
Wow.
Wow. Landing that bird. Right? That was super close.
Oh.
Responding to double water, knowing that that's why you run Skunk Tank.
Yeah.
Like Skunk Tank, the softest anti-charmer, like the weakest of the anti-charmers when it comes to taking down Alolan Ninetales, but the most flexible one.
Yeah,
The one
definitely.
able to play out with shields and Fly Eagle getting to dangerously low health, recognizing he needs to play this down to the very last wire, where he basically can only survive
Yeah.
one charm. Wow, that was amazing. Fly Eagle, trust me, man. That in any other tournament, that's a finals matchup.
Yes,
Wow.
100%.
And looks like we're gonna have Valor Ash on stream after this. Wow, that was man, Fly Eagle. Don't sleep on him, right? Like,
No, not at all.
right. I've seen him play. I've seen his gameplay out in DC, and super impressive. And tied for first in a super stacked tournament, similar vein as here,
Yeah.
where House Stark was there, Valor Ash was there, a number of really
Yeah.
top players were there, and a lot of those top players struggled in that kind of really intense competition. So, wow, like wow, tiny amounts, and Fly Eagle. Man, that was insane. That was
It,
insane.
it was crazy. Like I wish we could have if
Shown
only
Sun
yeah,
Flagel.
like
Yeah. Well, I knew, and
yeah,
he didn't, and staying disciplined.
yeah,
That's like one of the trademarks of like what separates these like great
yeah,
battlers. Yes, like people were online were saying like, oh, PV Poke is kind of showing all the meta Pokemon, and all these like YouTubers are showing all these like common strategies, but really it's like this excellent execution that separates these players that have virtually the same information as everyone else,
yeah, yeah.
and staying calm, staying precise. And that's probably not a situation that you practice in, right?
No, not at all.
I'm gonna end up in a one shield advantage against this by barrel, and I have to get to dangerously low health. I'm willing. Oh man, that was amazing.
Oh,
Staying calm and collective, and then when you land that, it's an amazing feeling.
wow. I can only imagine right now. There's
Wow.
like
Wow.
waves flying high.
Yeah, no, absolutely.
Wow.
That's why even myself we're underrating Skunk Tank as a potential Pokemon
Yeah.
in this cup, and it's really shown its flexibility. And yeah, like it does have like a worse matchup against Kanto Slain Slash,
Yeah.
but how start confident that I can run double water
Mhm.
and take care of that lone sand slash. And you called it, saying benching that lone sand slash. I wasn't sure he was going to, and I honestly thought it was over.
Yeah.
And you saw the skunk tank on the immediate switching, and it was crazy. Like they both understood exactly what was going to happen.
Yep.
They were both going to double switch,
Yep.
all right? And that's a sign that these players know how each other are going to play, and they're trying to eke out that small advantage, and it ends up in this kind of like neutral scenario.
Definitely.
Wow. Wow. I am impressed. We're seeing some crazy matchup. Can we take a look at
Oh
the
yeah.
rest of the bracket? Let's go ahead. That was a finals type quality matchup. So
And to think we're only in round 5. We still have 3
Oh,
more.
Valor Ash actually got upset by Behaz. Behaz is not an easy opponent. Man, we might see the Asian Milkman if he's able to pull out. Arrow beating Fitz. Man, Arrow coming up to
Coming
table
back.
5. While Asian Milkman just won, we're going to see a local Richmond player trying to defend home territory.
He's like, this
Yeah,
is my town.
I
Yeah.
know. That boy Muck, I was like, we're hosting another tournament tomorrow, like a team draft tournament, and I was like, oh, how about this player? How about this player? That boy Muck is like, I don't care who it is, the Asian milkman will beat that person. That's how he's confident he is in his fellow
Wow.
fellow you know VA player,
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
whatever you want to call it. Wow, Asian Milkman, Arrow coming up. A ton of upsets in
Yeah.
round 5. Wow. Mr. Valor Up is actually just creating huge upsets across the board. So, uh, CCO losing to Dunebug. Oh, Matt versus Caleb. Both players that like to run really spicy
Yeah.
picks, right? Wow. Matty F Baby taking the win. Wow. This tournament is full of surprises, and that's what I'm saying. Like, um, You talked about like your encounter with how Stark your first match, and you're
Yeah.
like you're kind of starstruck.
Yeah.
But the thing is, like, these players in the top 1,000 rank, anyone can lose,
Yeah.
right?
Definitely.
You put
Definitely.
together the right strategy and the right considerations. But man, what Fly Eagle did,
Yeah.
99% of play. I guarantee it, I would have crunched. I'd be like, I'd rather take the risk of
Definitely.
trying to get to foul play or last resort on on yeah on my Umbreon.
Yeah, I would have too.
Yeah. Or I would have crunched before the surf, right? And like,
Yeah.
oh man, and it would have been really bad news because that charm does more damage than the water guns.
Definitely.
Man, Weigel, no joke, no joke at all. You want to take a look at the Asian Milkman's?
Oh yeah.
Let's see. He's a strong player.
Let's see.
He'll also be.
Ooh, look at that, a Del Caddy.
He's going with Delcatty, and he actually showed me some of his Delcatty play actually right before this tournament, and like showed me some like I don't want to reveal anything, but showed me some like really interesting situations. I was like, I didn't realize like Delcatty played with that. Delcatty, why don't you tell us a little bit about Delcatty? Like, what do you have you played against it? Have you seen?
I built one and then just everyone said it wasn't that great, so I just didn't touch it.
And the thing is, like, sometimes you go with the meta,
Yeah.
and sometimes you realize, like, hey, there's potential holes
Yeah.
in the meta. And some of the appeal with Delcatty, uh, one, it's not weak to poison. It's a normal type Pokemon.
Yeah,
It's
yeah,
not
yeah.
a fairy type. Doesn't mean it means it doesn't get stabbed on charm,
Charm.
but it's also one of the tankier charm users in this meta. Its like stats are pretty decent as a charm user compared to Grand. I think slightly behind Alolan Ninetales.
Okay.
As well, it gets a fairy 45 energy no stab move, which disarming voice, one of the coolest animations. Yeah, it's
It's
very
really cool.
can throw off your opponent, right? So,
Yeah.
but that having that damage is like um, can deal a good amount of damage, right?
Yeah.
And having certainly a better matchup with Nidoqueen. Nidoqueen's still beating it because it resists both Wild Charge and Disarming Voice.
Yeah.
And then another big difference is Wild Charge only 50 energy. Compare that to Ice Beam 55. Compare that to Play Rough 60. Close Combat 60, I think, or
Yeah.
65, whatever it is. And that Wild Charge close game scenario, you don't have to go for a Disarming Voice.
Yeah.
You can go for Wild Charge and KO a Vaporeon, a B-Barrel, a number of other Pokemon. And Wild Charge are pretty like the probably the best lower energy electric move.
Okay. Nice. Yeah,
But
I just went along with what
let's
everyone
see. Okay.
said.
Anyways, we only looked at one Pokemon.
Yeah. We got distracted.
uh, let's see here. The Asian milk coming double Charmers. This is the first time we're seeing double Charmers.
Oh yeah.
Suicune, man, seeing so much Suicune. I did not envision a ton of Suicune.
Me neither.
Going in by barrel,
And so we got double Charmer,
double water,
double water.
Umbreon, and Nidoqueen.
Mm.
Obviously, the double water trying to deter uh, Nidoqueen and Alolan Sandslash and all that stuff, but super interesting. Oh, we're getting like, oh man, that is
You're blinding us.
that's okay. You know what? Um, no, I think it's good here. Perfect. That's good. You know, the thing is, like, I've been on, like, when I went to Ultimate Showdown on the East Coast, honestly, the lights are, like, a bajillion, like, degrees, right?
Oh yeah.
But it
yeah.
looks great. So it might be too bright for us, but that's part of show business,
Yes.
right? Or part of stream business, as Andrew is going to shortly correct me on. No. um, oh, yeah. No, that's
I'm so good.
Some water would be great. Yeah. But man, I'm excited, man. I'm seriously wondering. Can we see who else is still
Oh,
undefeated?
yes.
Because we're getting to a very short list after round number 5, right? The Asian Milkman, right? Don't A lot of people liking Grand Ball as their second charmer because Grand Ball has like that really nice contrast to Alone Ninetales. Like it flips the B Barrel matchup where it actually wins when it shields once,
Okay.
as opposed to Alone Ninetales should lose unless you're House Stark half the time you win.
Alright.
So we're seeing B has Valor up, obviously Fly Eagle, but hasn't reported yet. Are we just down to 4? Oh, that means we're gonna have a definitive champion. Oh, that means we're probably going to see the Asian Milkman play Behaz and Fly Eagle play Mr. Valor up. So
Wow.
you want to take a look at Behaz's lineup? The one that took down was able to beat Valor Ash.
There's that Alolan Sand Slash again.
We see Minen, right?
Yeah.
I've been saying that electrics are not that great in this meta, but we'll see. Like people have proven me wrong before. Not coming Needle Queen, right? That means
Yeah.
like that Skunk Tank, Alolan Sand Slash, like have like slightly better matchups against the double waters, right? So we'll see that contrast in style and play. But Delcatty not weak to those poison jabs, right? We're gonna be
Yeah.
looking at neutral damage. Like it actually, I don't know who actually wins. If you want to run that sim, Skunk Tank versus Delcatty.
First Skuntank.
Yeah. Um,
Can't spell.
T, S T. Oh, actually, I might be spelling it wrong too. SK. Yeah, you know what?
SK.
I always mix up Stunky and Skunk
Yeah.
Tank. Anyways,
Says about charm.
yep. Wins in the 0 and the 2. It probably doesn't even debate. It probably just needs to go straight 2-for-1 shield, right?
Yeah.
But it's also the case that without the fairy typing, it can just go crunch because the crunch is no longer resisted. So really interesting matchup between those two. If that's going to be the matchup, it should be the matchup. And with the Minen, going to put a little bit more pressure on that double water.
Yeah.
Not very much, but if you end up in a closed game scenario and we see like it's very difficult to get an energy advantage
Yeah.
versus a top battler, right? How many times have we seen simultaneous switches? A lot,
A lot.
a lot, and that doesn't happen at like as advanced, not advanced
Yeah.
play.
Because
So
they know it's coming. They're
yeah,
preparing for it.
yeah,
and
they're both like, hey, we got to get this like.
They're already thinking what
They're not even giving each other one move, one turn advantages. Um,
It's that high skill level, like
yeah,
that's the difference.
yeah, no, absolutely. Again, great execution is what's allowing these players to win.